Hi you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a message real quick. All right. So I feel like, I got this, I channeled this a while ago. What day was it? Because sometimes I be texting myself like topics and stuff. And so the topic was, I sent this to myself on Sunday. It says, you put someone on blast. So what day was that? That was on the 8th, February 8th. So it says, you put someone on blast by accident. It's like you told on them without trying that you a real one. Or it says you the real one. So I was also just getting this weird message about feminine energies and about how some of y'all may not resonate with certain feminine energies because it's like they weren't operating out of their divine feminine energy, so they chose a whole different path, and so you did as well. So you could have put some type of feminine or masculine energies on blast by accident. A lot of y'all, this is in the workplace as well, because it's like you may work with older women or older men, and it's like something about how you carry yourself as a young man or as a young woman. You don't do. Okay, so basically, before I went, if this don't resonate, let it flow. If it do, then let it go. I mean, if it do, let it. If it don't resonate, let it go. If it do, let it flow. Right. So basically, I had got this weird message that like, honestly, some of y'all probably be thinking you bad. Like y'all be having people projecting on y'all real heavy, and like and I feel like you said something or you did something that cleared a projection off you. It's kind of like how the sun is coming out all crazy, and so now people can finally see you're the real one, like who you really are. Whether this is like an older woman thing, younger man thing, older man thing, younger man thing, and it's like maybe you act some type of way that like back in the day somebody was acting way different, but like they just didn't have camera proof to like show it, and they try to project that you do the same shit, but you don't even think the same way they used to. It's a new time that we live in, right? It's like somebody might be projecting like you promiscuous, you fast, but right, intimacy, like not wanting you to have intimacy, but it's like because they was actually out here when they was young, and it's like now when it's time for you to have a loving experience, they're making you feel like bad about it. So I feel like that's what happens. It's like maybe you defend like a sibling, or maybe you're having a conversation with like a friend or with a coworker, and I just heard a boss, the corporate, something about corporate. It's like the big boss sees you or hears you and like realizes like, oh, you're being projected on. Like that's not actually who you are. That's how they are. So let's get into the reading. If you guys would like to get my deck, it's in the description box down below. Okay. I hope y'all like my little fake flowers. I was like, I want to have flowers on my desk every time I work with you. Okay? Every time. I want to always have some flowers. So yeah, you could be looking real fine, real chocolate, real divine. Maybe something is about to love, like a love thing. Like maybe you call somebody out that like they're more in karmic energies and you're more in divine feminine energy. It's like regardless of the path, maybe you came from the same struggle stream, hood, same past life type of growings or something, but you just chose to study, to work on yourself, to do shadow work. It's like another energy chose something else. It's like somebody meets you, they're like, I'm hearing something about your teachings. Prove somebody maybe like a karmic teacher, or like they're really not giving like the prop like real messages from the divine. Like it's more like a projection, like hurt versus like your shit is like it's always something different. You're always on point with where the energies is at in real time. Something about astrology, like your shit is more integrated. It's up to speed. It's up to date. Even if you're older, you know what I'm saying? So that could be too. Like we're starting to realize who's a real elder, who's really connected, who's really giving the messages, and who's just keeping us in like the same old cycle, or who's really in a healthy relationship versus y'all realizing like if you're really in a healthy connection with somebody or a healthy relationship versus if you're not. And it's like this can even be somebody else who prove they a loyal ass friend or a real ass friend because they say or do something which call out the fakes in y'all life, or they're a real ass nigga because they do something or show up in some way in your life that call out every other dude that's been saying they your divine masculine or something crazy. Like I don't know what people doing. I do not know what people be doing, bro. It's so crazy. So yeah, discipline. So we got discipline. So it's something about your discipline that calls out these karmic energies. Yup. And then we got connect, detach, And the way you also communicate, telephone, there could even be somebody who wants to communicate, or you end up communicating with somebody this or saying things to them, and then it lets them know like, wait, but so and so would never tell me to take this option or take this opportunity, but like you're motivating me to do this. It's so crazy. Okay, yeah, judgment. There's a judgment call. It could even be about a mother figure. Somebody's mom was trying to like lead them in the wrong direction, or somebody's realizing their mom or their father is not, like, that could be going back to that father's message, because we were talking about more about men. Somebody, y'all could be a man dealing with this energy. Somebody realized they father ain't really like right, like somebody not there, you know what I'm saying? They not there. Also, I mean, you the real one. Maybe, I hope you happy. You got you a mini-me. Maybe somebody realized like they not right. Like it's because you not there. They realize the difference between your energy and somebody else's. Like every day you could be calling some type of karmic energy out in their life, and it's like they karmic watching y'all and you have no idea about it. Or they people fake friends watching y'all and they seeing y'all friendship dynamic and realizing they had never had what y'all have. Or this could be coworkers. Like somebody's observing the difference. People are seeing the difference between you and others. It's like somebody could even wanted to trigger you or make you show up or act out in some way, so then they could try to act like the real one, but it just keeps going back. Like this shade, this slander, this whatever somebody keeps repeating or doing, you don't repeat or do it. You actually call it out. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's like as somebody keeps trying to keep you or others in a karmic cycle, you keep calling the karmic cycle out and like doing everything else you're supposed to be doing, not being. It's like a hallucination, like hallucinated. Like you're not being a zombie. Like you're free. Like you're not fitting in this bubble. Basically, you're not fitting in. You don't fit in with what somebody was told or taught. It could even be about tarot, about spiritual reality. We do about spirituality and reality. Like someone's realizing like that's not even the truth. Like you just trying to scare me so I don't figure out what I know I need to know, because if I know what I need to know, I might start seeing you differently and everything. Somebody might even realize, somebody might get a spell off of them because of you. You may call something out and don't even realize it, and then somebody get out of a whole abusive karmic ass relationship that they've been in for years. Like that's type shit like this. But I don't think it's like so you could be with them or something like that. It's like you could be doing this for a friend. You could be doing this for like it's like you remove spells and shit off of people, like whatever like thing is trying to hold them down, like principalities or whatever the fuck it is called, like certain operations. I heard kingdoms, like shit that's been ruling, demonic kingdoms and shit that's been ruling for mad long. Like you coming to take over. You broke a love spell off someone because you are disciplined, because of your discipline, or you've been breaking spells off of people because of your discipline. You've been showing people like you under a spell, like this is the shit they trying to brainwash y'all. Like you've been in, it's like the Matrix. It's like you've been giving people both pills. Like motherfucker, you don't gotta be none of this shit. I'm gonna help you see and I'm gonna help you move through it. So if people keep bringing you the same shit, you know what to do, and then you know how to do your own thing. Like you keep fucking up somebody plan. Somebody could even keep lying about you or talking about you or something like that. I'm here talking about your beauty, talking about your looks, how you make your money, talking about your health or something, but then your health gets better. Then your hair gets longer. Then your finances get more secure. Every time somebody also bring you up, they get called out as well. Because it's like you always end up doing something and then everybody be looking at them like, didn't you say run that back? Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Or somebody keeps having this something going. It feel like they stuck in the Mercury retrograde on the cycle, like they a time warp. And they're realizing like every time you speak to them, you give them a little bit more clarity and you get a little bit more out of this little scene, this little role, this little character, this little puppet that they've been playing. Okay? Because I got that kind of energy. I think I'm gonna stop this reading in a second, and then I'm gonna do like a couple part 3, part 2 parts. You know how I do, y'all. Yeah, date night. For some of y'all, this actually. Sorry, I just spit. For some of y'all, this may actually lead. I got excited. I be getting excited. Some of y'all, this may actually lead you on a date because you woke somebody up and they like, hold on, what? Wait, Collective just said that don't do this and then that, and then this person, and then somebody do something, they be like, oh, collective. So you might actually end up on a date because you wake somebody up. I feel like there's a lot of energies that want to stay asleep, but they know you the truth, and you be really calling shit out, and like you different, like you not a part of the problem. That's what it is. You're not a part of the problem. You're a part of the solution. And people are upset about this because they want to stay in something toxic, and they want everybody to be confused, and they want it to continue. It benefits them, but it's not meant to stay. It's meant to end. Everything is constant. Something is meant to end. So no, yeah, not at this time. Okay, you could even almost got rejected for something, and then it's like, or got somebody wanted you to be rejected or like isolated or pushed out of something, and then now someone's like, yeah, no, you're not about to do that to collective, because they actually gave me the judgment call to do this, and then once I did that, my whole life changed. For the better, not for the worse. So when I listened to you, my life kept going in the reverse, and I kept struggling. Also, somebody's winning. You're winning in court. Somebody did not want you to win. Okay, I don't know why y'all in court. What the hell you did? But or somebody wanted to raise spiritual war against you or put you in court, and spirit's like, yeah, no. You're right. Like you call somebody out, and that's why something got null and void. Something got canceled clear. Somebody could have wanted to say you did something to them in spirit that you didn't fucking do. It's like other people around them that's doing this shit. You just the vessel to call it out and be like, hey, you know, you should do this to protect yourself, or you should worry about that, and you should try this. And then they like got mad at you for it because everybody, it's not even their anger, it's the people around them anger that you gave this person a different perspective, judgment to see a situation. You gave them their power back, Pluto energy. You may even gave somebody the confidence to say no, or maybe you said no, made somebody see a situation differently. You called somebody out because you said no, and then that person started acting crazy, and everybody was like, what the hell? Exactly. Yeah, so give it time. Time tells all. I feel like time has told the truth about who you guys are, especially if people was lying. Honeymoon, you could be also about to go on a honeymoon with somebody, or get invited to like a date or a wedding or double date or something. And yeah, move on. People want to stay stuck and stagnant in the same old rickety cycles. I feel like somebody now realizing that you moved on too, and like you may have even called them out, but you wasn't trying to. It's just spirit used you in that moment to just like redirect them on the right path. And they're like, dang, they kind of happy because they needed that to change. Like if you would have stayed somewhere, they would have kept doing the same thing, even maybe to you. But it's like because you said no and you just did, you end up where you're supposed to be, boo. So yeah, that person like still figuring themselves out or something. I don't know. Or someone could be mad that you said no to like being with them, and you're not confused about what you like. I like D-I-C-E-K. And maybe somebody even mad that you be expressing this too. Like you're very sure on who you are and what you like. And that could be calling somebody out who's like not sure of themselves or their beliefs or their whatever they got going on. And it's like that's a personal problem. Like you did the work, and that's what's showing. This person need to go do their work like you did. So now you know who to care and help, who you should support. Okay, I kind of don't want to stop, but sometimes my audio be fucking up with my videos, so I don't be want to. Let me just see how this person feels about you. That maybe you called something out and they didn't want to hear you, or they was trying to reject you or not listen to you, but now like how they feel and stuff like that. Can you forgive me? Yeah, because somebody could have not listened to you, and then they got love spelled. They got brainwashed for a second. Yeah, have I lost you? Maybe somebody did lose you because they still over there with them other people, or they not if they want to choose the right side. You are adorable. Maybe somebody was even trying to make it like a size thing. You like it's a God thing. You need to be with God to even understand me. It says I don't want to be the reason you cry, but this person, they don't want to be the reason you cry. Yeah, so maybe somebody thought you worried too much, like you just breathing into shit too deep, and now they like, dang, can we work this out? Because actually you speaking truth. Yeah, or these people, they still think about y'all if you wondering. Like somebody realizing like, damn, you're not the enemy because you called this out or you called that out. Like you was just speaking facts or just saying the truth and what it was. You might not even know you called it. I think that's the thing. You don't even know you're doing this. Like you could be having a conversation and you give somebody a whole key for something they need to end or need to change or transform, and you Pluto shit like you, and people didn't like that because they was like, you could be the type, you pop up, your hair done, you got everything, the way you live your life will snitch on somebody who say they doing the work and they with God, and it shows clearly like you actually with God, you actually doing the work just by how you just go about your morning routine, bitch, and how you drink your coffee. Literally, like it's that deep. And that could be why somebody fall in love with you too, because they could be like, bitch, you talking about you divine feminine, and she is Jade. I hope they're not using me as an example, but I'm just using myself as an example. They like, Jade, this is what divine feminines do every day. not what you doing, or maybe because like you smoke weed, it's something that you do that somebody try to make it seem like, oh nah, they not like that, or maybe you cuss or something like that, or you do tarot, and then it's like this person has like, you open their head up and they like, they third eye up and like get out of whatever like toxicity, like conditioning they've been taught, and then they realize like, wait, that's actually, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, and it's how you do it. Somebody else do something like codependently or indulgently or like it's just toxic. It's not nothing divine about it, okay? It's not a ritual, it's not ceremonially, it's not to connect with the spirit, it's not, it's just for their own selfish demonic ass reasonings, basically. Or maybe you call somebody else a damn demon. It says you're just getting started, so have patience with yourself. Or the problem, have patience with yourself in the process, do not give up. You might have called somebody out as the problem. I hope this is recording. If it's not, then it is what it is. Golden opportunity. I'm gonna keep going, but if this shit didn't, if y'all ain't see it, y'all don't see it. One time I recorded an hour-long video, and after that I was like, I'm never doing that again on here. It says, guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So yeah, you help open an important door opportunity for these people or this person blossom, and you help somebody blossom and be strong. Okay, you and your strength ensures a happy outcome. Okay, you are stronger than you think you are. Your strength assures a happy outcome. You and your strength assures a happy outcome. Maybe you help somebody get into their strength, get a miracle, and they're like, damn. Or maybe you are the miracle. Like, you just coming into somebody's life broke a whole fucking cycle. So, anything else, spirit? That's pretty much it. So yeah, just keep changing, just keep evolving. I think you're kind of like maybe working out, working on your body, working on your life, working on you. It's starting to kind of snitch on people who say they're doing the work. The work that you do on yourself is speaking volumes, and you got good caring people coming in who want to support that, not work against that. And maybe that's what's being highlighted, is who's been working against that. Your love, your money, your life, you, because they don't want to change, they don't want to evolve, they just want to stay the same, they just want things to keep going in their favor. So yeah, have peace. Everything is, there's no need to worry, everything is working out beautifully. Or people want to force their agenda, or people want to force you to be karmic, people want to force you to don't shine too much, don't highlight who you really are, don't post this, don't say that, because it will show that they're out of alignment, they're on demon time, they're not with God, they're not on no mission. They just fucking people lives up just for their own selfish ass reasons. So love y'all, bye, I'll be back.